All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, once again, welcome to the Power On Express company live webinar. This is a global event, guys. We do it 3 times a week. Today, specifically, we'll be doing 2 webinars. Obviously, the one that you're seeing right now, and then we're going to do another one at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. That's 1 a.m. UK time, which is perfect because many people in the UK are getting home from the pub at that time. So literally on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, right now what you're seeing is we do a cryptocurrency market cap roundup every single time before we do a live Power On Express webinar. Now, the reason why we do this, ladies and gentlemen, is to provide you the ability to see your timing, right? Because at the end of the day, there's going to be a parallel with your amazing timing with the XeCoin, the Power On Express, and our parent company, XeRganics, and what has happened with other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ether, Ripple, Litecoin, Monero, etc., etc. But what I really want you to focus on your screen right now, guys, is the fact that Bitcoin is above the threshold. They call it the psychological barrier, which is $1,200. And that's right, literally, metrics don't lie, ladies and gentlemen. They're right in front of you. We tell everybody daily you should be going to coinmarketcap.com so that you can see what is going on in the cryptoverse, as we call it. But what's exciting for us when we woke up this morning was the fact that right here, where you see Bitcoin, it is being bought and sold around the world, ladies and gentlemen, at $1,203.07. Now, remember, for many of you that are hearing this story for the very first time, in 2009, Bitcoin was valued at 0.4 of a penny. I would write that down, guys, because that's going to allow you to show people why their timing is so explosive right now. 0.4 of a penny in 2009, and today, if you look at your screen, 4/12/2017, Bitcoin now is up to $1,203. But it's not just Bitcoin, guys. That has opened the door for our XeCoin around the world. It's opened the door for Ethereum's Ether, which is now at $43.89, guys. Just a few months ago, it was trading at 30 to 70 cents, guys. We bought a lot of Ether back in the day. But look at the market cap for Ethereum, guys. It's almost up to $4 billion. Ripple is beyond $1 billion in market cap. The entire market cap around the world when it comes to cryptocurrency is at almost $29 billion, guys. And obviously, Bitcoin has a dominance of about 69.2%, almost 70%, guys. Look at that. They're almost at $20 billion in market cap. Now, that might look like a big number, ladies and gentlemen, but this is the infancy, guys. You're seeing a $1 trillion industry before your eyes. The second gold rush is what they're calling it. Now, the reason why many of you are on this webinar today is because we're going to discuss a concept that's even more explosive, guys. The very first cryptocurrency to be backed by clean, green, renewable energy, carbon credits, and physical products from our parent company, XeRganics. So let's begin. All right, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, thank you very much for your time. We know it's very precious. We're going to give you the meat and potatoes of this week. Literally, guys, you're going to learn about not just the Power On Express, but their explosive cryptocurrency, the XeCoin, and we're going to show you a little more about our parent company, XeRganics, guys. This is a match made in heaven. Why? Because your timing is, they say the timing is to business as location is to real estate, and right now, guys, you're on the freeway. Let's start this Business 1.0 presentation. So our vision is to create a better, cleaner, and cheaper way to provide energy to the world. At the same time, creating the world's most powerful green asset-backed cryptocurrency, the XeCoin. So now, today we're going to discuss 3 massive industries: blockchain technology, energy storage, and network marketing. So cryptocurrency. In just 8 years, Bitcoin has dominated the market with a cap of $17 billion. The value started at less than a penny, and today's value is around $1,000 per Bitcoin. Now, as you saw, ladies and gentlemen, the market cap is already up to $20 billion. This slide is not very old. And Bitcoin's being bought and sold at over $1,200, just to show you how massively this is taking hold around the world. Now, Bitcoin is disrupting the concept of money and has opened the door for other digital currencies like our XeCoin and blockchain technology globally. We'll be discussing a lot more about Ethereum's blockchain in the future, guys, because it literally is limitless, and you'll see why. So the potential of altcoins. Ladies and gentlemen, as many of you just saw, there's a lot of other alternative coins besides Bitcoin, everything from Ethereum's EtherCoin to Dash, Monero, Ripple. Many of these coins are skyrocketing in value, and all of them started at less than a penny, guys. But what the beauty of what you're going to see today about this story is that many of these coins are fiat currency, ladies and gentlemen. They're not backed by gold. They're not backed by silver. They're not even backed by notes. They're backed by trust and supply and demand. This is why you see so many bubbles up and down with many of these cryptocurrencies around the world. So now the XeCoin or the XEC is just like Bitcoin. XeCoin's value is based upon supply and demand. However, XeCoin is 100% underwritten by stored energy generated from current and future assets and revenues of Exergonics, creating a cryptocurrency with a true intrinsic value. Now the reason why this is important, guys, is because again, you're going to have stability in open public exchanges around the world. You're going to have valuation for decades to come on your XeCoin. Now remember, guys, we have already been listed on a public exchange, the c-cex.com cryptocurrency exchange. So we've proven that we are an actual viable cryptocurrency, guys. Our ticker symbol was the X2C. Now moving forward, Don Nasanka and all the leaders in the Power On Xpress have decided to put our XeCoin on Ethereum's blockchain. So they're reprogramming our XeCoin. And ladies and gentlemen, the reason why this is valuable for us as a company is we're going to be dealing with solar power purchase agreements in the future. We're going to be dealing with energy storage contractual agreements in the future. And imagine having that on Ethereum's blockchain. The reason why the blockchain is so important, guys, is because Ethereum's blockchain has smart contract technology. So you don't need an intermediary for any of these agreements that we just discussed when it comes to solar PPAs and energy contractual agreements, guys, energy storage contractual agreements. That's what's exciting about Ethereum's blockchain, guys. It is literally limitless. You could put medical records on there, voting records, land deeds, driver registrations. The list goes on and on and on. So this is why when we talk about a true intrinsic value, imagine having the very first coin to ever be backed by a true asset. That's what you're seeing before your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. So now let's talk about energy storage. Through 2020, Navigant forecasts over 29.4 gigawatts of new storage capacity to be deployed worldwide across all sectors and a compound annual growth rate of 60%. Now, the reason why this is important, guys, is because if you look at just 1 gigawatt of power, you could literally light up 725,000 residential homes. And this number is growing exponentially around the world because all governments, especially city governments, are trying to take off as much electricity load from their public grids as possible. Now, many public grids around the world, if we're talking about Africa, Asia, North America, you name it, guys, many countries around the world on these continents, you got to remember one thing. The infrastructure for utility grids are very, very old, guys. We're talking about technology from the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Many of them need software upgrades. Many of these places don't even have access to utility infrastructure, but you hear stories about rolling blackouts from California to New York as an example in the United States. Mexico, you know, whenever Mexico and Central America have some kind of natural disaster, you read about people not having access to electricity for days, weeks, months. And this is why many people all around the world, even global citizens, are moving into renewable power, guys. It's an exciting conversation to be able to see this disruption and take advantage of it financially. That's what you're seeing right now, ladies and gentlemen. So on your screen, this is an article from the McKinsey Group. It's called The New Economics of Energy Storage. Now, energy storage can make money right now. Finding the opportunities requires digging into real-world data. Now, energy storage is a favorite technology of the future for good reasons, guys. In Australia and New Zealand right now, there's pilot programs that Tesla and Orison Energy are running where basically people don't even have to pull power from their own grid, guys. They're basically becoming their own micro-utilities. So our parent company, Exergonics, is a pioneer in the energy storage solution arena. And the beautiful thing about our home systems, guys, is we're going to create millions upon millions of micro-utilities around the world. So people don't have to worry about the inefficiencies in their local utility grids. They don't have to worry about natural disasters, obviously, affecting the utility grid. The beauty of what you're seeing, ladies and gentlemen, is that you're going to have a solution for not just residential consumers, but also commercial clients around the world. And literally, many people see affordable storage as that missing link between intermittent renewable power, such as solar and wind, and 24/7 reliability. So now, Exergonics energy storage, guys. Exergonics is one of the leading producers of distributed energy storage system technology, a pioneer in this industry today and product provider for the Power On Xpress. Combining advanced nanotechnology with proven power management enables Exergonics to provide efficient energy storage systems that are portable, modular, and can easily be tied to existing infrastructure. Now, storing energy is now easier, and it's in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. So this stunningly good-looking man right here, this is Don Nasanka. He's our parent company, Exergonics founder. He's the chairman, president, and CEO. Now, he's also the founder of Kokum America and Dow Kokum, the first lithium polymer plant in the U.S. He's also been honored by the Lumina Foundation, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, for his contribution to education and the idea of the Innovation Campus. He has also been honored by former U.S. President Barack Obama, and his accolades go on and on and on. Literally, guys, his life is like a movie script. I've told him before, after reading and watching video on you, Don, it's like almost, you're like our Steve Jobs, right? Because he literally is the Steve Jobs of energy storage systems. And the reason why I say that, guys, is we got to meet this gentleman in Anaheim, California. Not only is he a hyper-intelligent individual, I've been selling energy for almost 14 years, and every question I had for him, he could answer it, and he even gave me knowledge on energy storage systems, you name it, guys. This guy is super smart. But the fact that he has a philanthropistic heart, he literally cares more about people than he cares about making money. And this is why I feel that we are putting our energy and our resources into the right project around the world. Now, a little story so that you can understand how big some of Don's companies are. Back in the day, Lotus, they create what are called hypercars. Lotus was trying to create the very first electric Lotus vehicle. And as you know, these Lotus vehicles are beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. They're expensive. But when they reached out to Don and said, hey, look, we are going to create the very first electric Lotus, the Dow Kokum batteries were inside of that very first electric Lotus vehicle. Now, a few years later, guys, and you can look all this up because it is factual information. A few years later, Tesla came in and purchased that technology. So when I tell you that we're working with a pioneer, an actual pioneer, revolutionary in energy storage systems, that is an understatement, guys. This is why I'm telling you, he's going to lead us the right way with all the physical products and services that Exergonics offers. And obviously, we at the Power On Xpress have worldwide exclusivity to all these products in 2017 and beyond. So now, how we back the XeCoin. On your screen, guys, this is a 40-foot shipping container. And as you can see, it's portable, it's modular, but if you put two of these shipping containers back to back, you could basically power 800 residential homes. Now, they would be producing about 1 megawatt to 4 megawatts of power per hour, but the beauty in these systems, guys, is you can actually plug these in to conventional energy plants, hydro systems, solar PV systems, and even wind turbine systems, guys. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are capturing 67% of the wasted energy so that we can provide our global customers cheaper, cleaner, and better energy. And all of this commerce around the world goes to underwrite your XeCoin in public exchanges around the world. Remember, guys, we've already been listed on the C-CEX cryptocurrency exchange. That's a global public exchange. Now, after our XeCoin is finished being reprogrammed and they put it back on another public exchange, we still don't know yet. I'll let you know in the future, but we might come back on the Bittrex, Bitfinex, Bitstamp public exchange. At the end of the day, guys, we're going to get on an exchange that has more trading volume and more eyeballs so that your XeCoin can go up in value over the next couple of weeks, next couple of months, and next couple of years, guys. That's why this project is so exciting. So on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, this is the investment trust, Vertigo, Bioactus, and Coda Energy. Now, many of these products and services will go to underwrite your XeCoin for decades to come. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, when you have a coin, a cryptocurrency, an actual public cryptocurrency that is more stable in the market, it's going to attract a lot of eyeballs. Why? Because many people are starting to get into cryptocurrency around the world. Digital currency is not going to go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Bitcoin is not going to go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. As many of you have been reading, countries like Japan have already accepted, into their legislation that Bitcoin is an actual form of payment solution, right? Russia is the next country up to bat to make Bitcoin an actual payment solution. I think they put by 2018. So literally, this technology is not going to go anywhere. But I tell people this: think about two apex predators, right, guys? Maybe like a lion and a shark. They are apex predators in their territories, right? One on land and one in water. This is why we're excited about the XeCoin, because we provide a value to a global ecosystem that Bitcoin cannot, right? Because Bitcoin is not backed by clean, green, renewable energy. It's not backed by carbon credits. It's not even backed by physical products and services. And look at what it's doing in global markets around the world, guys. That's what's exciting. So now let's talk about the actual product. We're going to talk about the exchange energy units, or the XEU. So now, XE units are the product that members get when they purchase a power plan with the Power On Xpress. An XEU is a proprietary unit of energy, initially 1 watt, which can be utilized within the Vertigo product range or sold on the XEU platform. Now remember, guys, the batteries store the energy when it is cheap and discharge it at peak demands. Now the beautiful thing about XE usage is that it can be traded amongst the members on the XEU platform. It can be redeposited into our loyalty award program. It can be converted to XeCoin and transferred to your hot wallet, just like Bitcoin. But my personal favorite of them all, ladies and gentlemen, and as you know, it can be traded on public exchanges around the world. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this is why you seeing the coin right now at a 12-cent valuation is way more important than when it gets up to $50, $100, $300, $600. If we just do half as good as Bitcoin, guys, imagine seeing a coin at 12 cents and then all of a sudden it's up in valuation even at 50, even at $1, right? The profit margin on that is ridiculous per coin. But this is what happens with cryptocurrencies, guys. This is why people try and find coins just like the XeCoin and take advantage of timing. So now let's get off to a fast start. It will never be easier than now. So on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, this is a slide of all our XeCoin currency power plans. If you look at Power Plan 1 to Power Plan 7, each one has a different price point. All these price points are in euros, guys. So when you see 199, that's 199 euro. When you see 5,099, that's 5,099 euro, etc., etc. I'm going to use the Power Plan 5 as an example today, guys, because this is the most popular power plan around the world, because everybody's trying to take advantage and maximize our compensation model. So as an example, when we look at the price point for a Power Plan 5, or a PP5 as many people call it, it's 5,099 euro. Now you're going to receive 5,000 euros of valuation in XE units that are awarded, guys. And what that means is that it's going to be based on the XU value from the previous Friday on our trading platform, guys. So again, whatever the value is, like as an example, if it was 0.12 euro, then you would get 5,000 euros of value at 0.12 euro. Now when you see 5,000 on PS and GS, PS stands for personal sales and GS stands for group sales. So that's 5,000 euros of personal sales. And let me just use somebody's name from the webinar, because I love to give little shout outs for people getting on the webinar. So let's say that it's Mian. Okay, so let's say Mian shares this information with me, right? And I look at this and I go, you know what? I like what I see. I already buy and sell Bitcoin and other alternative coins. I'm going to get me a Power Plan 5. So if Mian shared this with me, guess what? Now Mian has 5,000 euros in personal sales. But let's just say, and let me just look at the names again. I'm going to use somebody else. Let's just say that Lars. Let's say that Mian had sponsored a business partner, Lars, and Lars shared this with me. I'm not quite sure where Lars is from, but Lars, you can post it in the chat, and I'll give you a proper shout out. But let's say that Lars, as an example, lived in Finland or Germany, right? And he shared this concept with me, and I thought it was fascinating. And I purchased a Power Plan 5 because Lars was on fire about this, and he taught me about cryptocurrency. Well, if I purchased a Power Plan because of Lars, now you're going to see 5,000 euros in group sales, guys. Because once again, Lars was the gentleman that shared this with me, but Mian is going to have 5,000 euros in group sales in his business, and now Lars will have 5,000 euros, or sorry, Lars will have, he'll make the direct sales bonus on that because Lars shared this with me. That's what's exciting about this, guys, is the ability for people to just share information and make money around the world, right? So as an example, on this Power Plan 5, there's a 30,000 euro cap as far as commissions per week. Now, this 30,000 euro cap, guys, is no joke, right? Because at the end of the day, let's say there's 4 weeks in 1 month, you're looking at 120 euros. And this is why many people are gravitating to this Power Plan 5. Now, when you look at binary percentage, that's 10 to 12%, and that deals with your dual team bonus that we'll discuss here in the very near future. And that's based on personal sales, guys. Now, after 30 days, ladies and gentlemen, XEUs can be sold at a rate of 10% per month. Now, my advice to many of you, and you don't have to take it, it's just advice, is that you let the coin gain valuation over the next couple of days, weeks, months, years. Because what's going to happen, guys, you know, they're your coins, you can do whatever you want, but I always tell people I am long on XeCoin. The reason why I'm long on it is because I've never seen another cryptocurrency that's backed by anything, guys. So for me, I'm going to grab up as much XeCoin as I can, and I'm going to hold on to it. I'm going to have a long strategy. Now, many of you that are going to have a short strategy just means that, like day traders, right? You're going to be buying and selling as it has valuation around the world. You know, if it gets up to 50 cents, a dollar, boom, you're going to be buying and selling and coming back into the market. Whichever way you look at it, guys, I tell people this all the time. As long as there's a difference from where you get it at, if, let's say you got it at 12 cents right now, and it goes up, just an example, to 22 cents, that margin in between, that's a profit, right? So many of you have your own strategies. If you need help with a strategy, you can always reach out to us, and we will help you with that, because at the end of the day, you're seeing this before hundreds of millions of people around the world. So now, for a very limited time, guys, and this is an old slide, I'm gonna update it for tonight's webinar. If you buy a power plan before the 1st of May, that's right, the 1st of May 2017, you will receive 50% extra XEUs in your back office. Now, the 50% extra XEUs will be locked for 365 days, and this is a limited time offer, guys. We had so many people get excited about this promo that was up on the 8th of April that the company decided to extend it to May 1st. So take advantage of this promo, share the information, and change lives around the world. So now let's talk about an unmatched compensation plan that offers you an infinity direct sales bonus, a dual team bonus, an infinity matching bonus, and a weekly loyalty award. So let's first talk about the XEU Loyalty Award Program, ladies and gentlemen. This is a 1.5% loyalty award that's based on weekly XEU balance. And many of you, when you log in for the very first time, guys, you'll see what your XEU balance is. Everything is right there in real time for you to view. So the XEU Loyalty Award issues a 1.5% additional XEUs based on your XEU lock balance and deposits them into your XEU available balance every week. You then have the option of depositing the awarded XEUs back into the weekly program or selling them on the internal trading platform using the euro pairing. And if this is the first time you're seeing this, guys, do not worry, because we have full training support, and we will make sure that you understand this. Like you'll basically have a PhD in the Power On Xpress, XeCoin, and Exergonics by the time you're done. Now, in addition, every 30 days, 10% of your locked balance in the program is deposited into your XEU available balance. You then have the option of depositing the awarded XEUs back into the weekly program or selling them on the internal trading platform using the euro pairing. Now, there are currently no limits on redeposits for available XEUs into the lock program for an additional 1.5% loyalty award. Now, the reason why this is exciting, guys, is I want to show you a quick example. This XEU Loyalty Award example is for educational purposes. I just want you to understand what you're seeing at its very genesis, guys. This is an example scenario. Let's just say that you purchased the Power Plan 5 today, and I'm just going to throw a round number out there for you. Let's say that you receive 50,000 XEUs. Let's go get you a loyalty award. This is the loyalty award breakdown for everybody around the world. So let's say that your XEU lock program balance of 50,000 XEUs, right? That's what you see when you log in. So now after 30 days, guys, 10% of your XEUs are unlocked, and that equals 5,000 XEUs in this example. Now, the XEU available, you're going to get a 1.5% loyalty award, which, let's just do the math real quick. 50,000 XEUs times 1.5% equals 750 XEUs as a loyalty award per week, guys, right? If you have this plan, or if you saw these numbers, right? So let's just say that this month had 4 weeks, right, guys? So as an example, 750 times 4 weeks equals 3,000 XEUs in loyalty award. Now, guys, remember, at the end of the day, this company cares a lot about the people that are making it grow virally in over 200 countries. So imagine, guys, this is something that you're going to be able to receive every single week, right? So that 750 weekly over 4 weeks, 3,000 XE loyalty award. You might be asking, well, what do I do with this, right? Well, guess what? You can sell the awarded 3,000 XEUs to other members on the trading platform for euro at the current trading price, and that will be deposited to your current account or cash account. Now, guys, right now as we speak on our trading platform, people are buying and selling the XEUs from 0.12, which is 0.12 euro, to about 0.22 euro. And at the end of the day, guys, like I tell people, the reason why people are trying to get their hands on as many XEUs and XeCoins is because they understand they have timing, right? So now you understand that you can sell that. Or for many of us, like you and me, you can redeposit the awarded 3,000 XEUs back into the locked XEUs for an additional 1.5 award. Now this means that your XEU lock balance in this example would now be 53,000 XEUs, right? So the following month, you're going to get 1.5% of 53,000, right? And that's why we are excited about what we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Because again, you're seeing this before everybody else, so take advantage of this loyalty award. So now let's talk about the XEU platform. Let's talk about getting paid, right? So this is our very first way we get paid, guys. It's called the direct sales bonus. Now, for all of you that have a paid power plan, you get 10% of a direct sales bonus right off the bat. So as an example, let's say you purchase a Power Plan 1, Power Plan 3, Power Plan 5, or a Power Plan 7. It does not matter. It doesn't matter if you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, guys. If you have a paid power plan in the system, you automatically generate a 10% direct sales bonus. Now what that means is, again, let's say, remember Lars? When Lars shared that information with me and I bought a power plan, if Lars would have had a power plan at the time, which he did, because Lars is a gentleman, a scholar, and he's an action taker. If he had that, remember there was 5,000 euros of personal sales in that for Lars, so he would have made a 500 euro bonus on that, right? 10% of 5,000 is 500. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a math genius, but I'm really good at sharing information with people. Now, what I want you to understand, ladies and gentlemen, it is not mandatory that you purchase a power plan with our company. You can actually get back with the person that invited you to this webinar today, secure your position for free. If let's say right now, maybe you just don't have the money disposable to you, that's totally okay. You can join for free and start making money around the world, not just with our digital currency, the XeCoin, but also physical products and services from our parent company, XeRgonics, in the future. But let's just say that you secured your position for free today, right? On your first generation, you would already qualify for a 5% direct sales bonus. Now, as soon as you hit 6,000 euros in personal sales on your second generation, you just opened up another 3%, so add it up. 5 plus 3 is 8. Now you're hitting 8%. On your third generation, when you hit 10,000 euros in personal sales, you just opened up another 2%. So do the math. 5 plus 3 plus 2 is 10%, guys. Now, obviously, if you're going to upgrade from your commissions, we have hundreds of thousands of people doing that right now, guys. They're literally getting to work, right, sharing information. And as they make money, guess what's happening? They're putting it into their business. But if you have a paid power plan, obviously right off the bat, you're making 10%. Now, what has people excited about our power or our pay structure, guys, is that we have an infinity bonus from your fourth generation to infinity. When you hit 100,000 euros in personal sales, you qualify for a 1% infinity bonus all the way down to infinity. Remember, guys, infinity does not stop at level 20, 200, 2,000. It goes to infinity. Now, to take advantage of the infinity direct sales bonus, you personally need a minimum qualification of a Power Plan 5 or higher. Now you're starting to see why many people around the world are purchasing a Power Plan 5, guys. Everybody wants to hit this infinity bonus. Believe me, it is worth your time to really understand this compensation plan because it can set you financially free. Now, the qualification, once again, is based on 100,000 euros in personal sales and gold rank status. Now, ladies and gentlemen, all these direct sales bonuses that we're talking about, they're paid directly to your current account every single Friday. So as an example, if Lars would have sold that power plan to me today, guess what? Lars's direct sales bonus would be in his wallet. Today is Wednesday. I have to think about it. Yeah, today's Wednesday, Thursday in other areas, but Wednesday for me in North America. So by Friday, Lars would have that direct sales bonus in his e-wallet. That's exciting, guys. I mean, they pay every single Friday. That's why we get excited about Friday. All right, let's go to the next way we get paid. This is called the dual team bonus, guys. So this is probably the easiest bonus you're ever going to hit in your entire life, and let me tell you why, but let me pull some names out. Again, I just want to make sure that everybody that's on these webinars gets their proper shout out. So let's use George, because George is on these webinars, right, quite often. So let's say Connie and Donna. We're going to use George, Connie, and Donna. So let's say that George, we'll use George up here, we'll use Connie on the left and Donna on the right. So to be qualified for a dual team bonus, guys, let's say that George purchased a power plan. Let's just say he purchased a Power Plan 5. And let's say that he directly sponsored Connie, right? So Connie's on his left-hand side. She's a firecracker. She's a powerhouse. And he directly sponsored her, right? So now George has a paid power plan. He just sponsored Connie on his left, and Connie purchased a power plan, right? And now he also talked to his friend Donna, and Donna is a powerhouse, marketer, presenter, and Donna purchased a power plan. Well, guess what? Now George is qualified for his dual team bonus. That's how easy it is, guys. You get started, right? Maybe George secured his position for free, but then he upgraded. He got a power plan. He talked to Donnie. He talked to Connie. He talked to Donna. And they both upgraded, got a power plan. Now George is qualified for a dual team bonus. On his lesser leg, or pay leg as many of us know it, he gets a 10% bonus. So let's throw some numbers into this so you can see how it works. So now let's say that Connie is George's power leg, right? And in this example, Connie has 6,000 euros in group sales on the left-hand side. Now let's say that Donna has 5,000 euros of group sales on the right-hand side. So because 5,000 less than 6,000, the right-hand side is going to be George's pay leg, right? Or lesser leg, as many of you know it. In this example, guys, George would have earned 10% of the 5,000 euros in group sales on the pay leg and generate a bonus of 500 euros that Friday. Again, guys, this is a weekly bonus, right? So as soon as George hits 100,000 euros in personal sales, now he's triggering a 12% bonus on that pay leg, guys. Very, very simple, but very, very lucrative. The reason why it's lucrative, ladies and gentlemen, many of you right now are coming into this program way before the masses, right? So as the masses start coming in below you and your leaders and your marketing teams are sharing the information exploding around the world, guess what? All those people, all that volume is falling underneath you. This is for many of you, the dual team bonus is known as a binary bonus, right? So as you're building a team on the left and the right, guess what? It gets very, very exciting because then you're just chasing that power leg, right? You want to chase it and pass it, because that's how you make this dual team bonus, guys. So once again, George, because you're qualified in this bonus, congratulations, my man. And we hope much success to you in the future. You too, Connie and Donna, thank you so much for being on the webinar, and we hope that you have a phenomenal time with the Power On Xpress, the XeCoin, and our parent company, Exergonics. So now let's keep going. The Infinity Matching Bonus, guys, this is the third way we get paid, and it's very, very simple to qualify. This matching bonus requires a minimum of 2,000 euros in personal sales and 3 sales on your left team and 3 sales on your right team. So as an example, we'll still use George in this example. Let's say that George, right, has Connie on the left, Donna on the right, and then he found 2 more marketing partners. And let me just pull out some names. I love using names because you guys are the reason why we do these webinars. So let's say that CK. So on the left-hand side with Connie, he has CK and Dennis, right? And then let's say on the right-hand side, he has Donnie, he has Mark Rucker, and Marcel. So let's just say that now George has 2,000 euros in personal sales, and he has 3 directly sponsored marketing partners on his left and 3 directly sponsored marketing partners on his right, right? So now George has qualified because he met all the requirements for this Infinity Matching Bonus. Now he's going to be receiving a 5% Infinity Matching Bonus on his first, second, third, and even fourth generation, ladies and gentlemen. Now, generations are not levels, guys. Generations, you can have 10, 20, 100, 200 levels per generation. So imagine that 5% bonus can add up every single Friday, right? But as people around our industry, which, you know, no matter what you call it, direct sales, affiliate marketing, network marketing, MLM, whatever you want to put it, the reason why we have so many top money earners, top recruiters coming over to our company, we have an Infinity Matching Bonus, guys. From your 4th generation to infinity, when you hit 250,000 euros in personal sales, you're going to trigger a 5% Infinity Matching Bonus all the way down on your entire team. Think about that for a minute, guys. The reason why this is important is because, remember, you're seeing this at the very, let me just say that one more time, very beginning. So as more and more people are being placed underneath you all the way down, because again, remember, this is exciting because you get to tell the story first. You're going to be hitting a 5% Infinity Matching Bonus. And again, to take advantage of the Infinity Matching Bonus, all you have to do is have a minimum of 250,000 euros in personal sales and Emerald rank status, guys. So for many of you that are seeing this right now and getting to work and sharing information, you know, you're going to have multiple team members hitting this Infinity Bonus, right? And the beauty of it is, obviously, if you're connecting your marketing teams and your prospective marketing partners to these live events, these webinars, our live events in countries around the world, conference calls, you're going to win massively, right? Now, don't forget, the Infinity Matching Bonus is paid down to the next member and your team qualifies, but if that's occurring with you, if you're doing all the right things, guys, and you're positive, right? Because at the end of the day, nobody wants to join a Debbie Downer. Everybody wants somebody that can uplift them, that can make them feel like they can conquer the world. And that's what we're doing right now with the Power On Xpress and Exergonics, guys. We're giving people hope around the world. So now let's talk about some payout rules. So 60% will be paid out every Friday that you can withdraw to your bank, debit card, and use in our shop. That 60% will go into your current account or cash account, as many of you know it. Now the other 40% will be paid out every single Friday so that you can buy more XeCoins, and that will go in your reserve account. Now guys, remember, these payout rules apply to your dual team bonus and your Infinity Matching Bonus. Your direct sales bonuses, guys, 100% of that gets paid into your current account. Now, the reason why this right here should excite you is because we are creating an ecosystem, guys, of more buyers than sellers. So imagine when you have more buyers than sellers, you're creating demand, right? And what happens when something's in demand? The price goes up. So again, for those of you that are locking in your power plans, congratulations, guys, because as we're growing virally around the world, your XeCoin is gaining value each and every day. Congratulations. So now this is our recognition plan qualifications, guys. Very, very simple. There's only 9 levels, as you can see. But as an example, when you hit gold, you qualify for an Infinity Direct Sales Bonus. When you hit Emerald, now you qualify for a Tag Heuer smartwatch and an Infinity Matching Bonus. For all you rubies out there, you're going to qualify for a beautiful King Power Hublot watch. All you sapphires will qualify for a 50,000 euro pension fund. Now, all you diamonds in the rough, guys, we have some amazing marketers right now on this webinar. For those of you that are hearing this story for the first time, many of you are powerhouses. Many of you are very dynamic. Many of you have had success with many other projects in the past. But all you diamonds in the rough, guys, when you hit diamond in our company is going to reward you with a BMW i8 Spider. Guys, that's a 150,000 euro vehicle, about $180,000 for those of you that are thinking dollars. But imagine this. Pick your color right now, guys. Write it down on a piece of paper. I want my BMW i8 Spider to be black, red, yellow, polka dot. I don't care. It's your BMW i8. You can put butterflies on it for all we care, right? But for all you Royal Diamonds, because many of you are already building massive teams around the world, guys, when you hit Royal Diamond in our company will reward you with a 1 million euro smart villa. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Whatever 1 million euros buys you, you can put it wherever you want. Do you want it in Hawaii, Thailand, Turkey, Greece, Spain, Italy? It is your smart villa, ladies and gentlemen. You can choose where you want to put it. But again, none of this will occur until you write it down as a goal Because if you have goals, ladies and gentlemen, you can achieve them. If you don't have goals, anything will do, right? You'll shoot for whatever. So this is why we tell people, guys, there are going to be a ton of people around the world hitting these ranks, smashing these ranks, really, because at the end of the day, they're seeing it for the first time, and they're the ones that get to tell the story first. But we want you to realize one thing. You could be doing a lot of other things right now, but you are on this webinar because you want to change your family's financial future. And guess what? There is no better project than to put your efforts and energy into than the XeCoin, the Power On Xpress, and our parent company, XeRgonics, ladies and gentlemen. So now let's talk about the business structure. On your screen, guys, this is our compliance, legal, audits, and accounting. As we have already discussed, our parent company, XeRgonics, literally, guys, they have contractual agreements with the United States military, many industrial companies around the world. But the beautiful thing about this, guys, is that the XeRgonics Investment Ltd. manages our parent company, XeRgonics, Coda Energy, Vertigo, Neighborhood Power, and Bioactis. Now, we also have XeRgonics Investment Partners, the XeRgonics Investment Trust, which manages our Global Power PTE, our Power On Xpress, our XeRgonics Holding Inc., which manages our XeCoin around the world for us 24/7. So at the end of the day, guys, I can't think of a better company than our parent company, XeRgonics, to lead us into the future, right, with their revolutionary products and services. But again, all of this, guys, is going to back our XeCoin. It's going to underwrite that coin for decades to come. You're going to be able to create generational wealth, but it takes action, guys, because just thinking about it and just securing a free position will not get you there, ladies and gentlemen. You got to take action and take it today. So now this is our main office in Singapore, guys. Look how beautiful this thing looks. I mean, literally, for those of you that have come to meet with our Power On Xpress leaders, thank you very much. Now, obviously, we've had some events around the world. And for those of you that were in Limassol, Cyprus with us this past week, thank you so much, guys. We had a blast. But in May, we are going to throw another shindig, a global event in Pattaya, Thailand, guys. Look at this beautiful water, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the day, not only are you going to come learn how to create financial freedom, but you're also going to be able to Snapchat around the world that you're in Pattaya, Thailand, learning how to set others financially free. So we will have a date for each and every one of you on this global event. We hope to have many of you, your leaders from around the world, and even your family members join us in Pattaya, guys. Make sure that you get back with the person that invited you to this webinar today and lock in your position, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, it is not mandatory that you purchase a power plan, right? But for many of you that are purchasing multiple power plans, you're just getting ready for it to explode, guys. So take advantage of your timing, ladies and gentlemen. Get back with the person that invited you. You know what you got to do. Secure your position, secure your power plan, and share the information. Once again, guys, we will see you again tonight at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. That's 1 a.m. UK time. So when you get back from that pub tonight, after you drink a few pints, make sure you get your lads on here because we are going to help you explode your teams around the world, guys. Once again, my name is Max Garza III. I thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for spending some time with us. We hope that you can join us in this amazing project around the world and help set people financially free. We will see you again tonight, guys. God bless, and this webinar is adjourned.